Hey guys, Paul here, and welcome to the Bazaar and my field. Oh, 3 for a loop that time, didn't I? We just opened a bunch of chests. We played a game as Weapon Spam Vanessa. I know, that's very dirty, very degenerate, but we finally have enough gems to unlock Mac. And I'm really excited to give him a try. So let's go ahead and get him. Boom. Cool. All right, and you know what? I think trial by fire is the best, so let's just jump into ranked. I've already seen the intro. I'm gonna skip it. Not that I don't think it's very cool. Matt gets a lot of enchanted items, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with like I'm gonna go with the income and gold. That way we can buy a bunch of items at the first shop. Yeah, it's this one. Cool. All right. We'll do this guy. Yeah, we'll buy that. That's a reagent here. I'll get Ruby. I don't know. I don't really know the direction we're going in yet, so let's just buy a bunch of stuff. I will get Spider Mace. You know what? I'm buying everything. I'm just buying it all. And what is the best here? When you slow or poison? Slow. Sit seconds. I'll just throw the slow out here for now. And, I don't know. Maybe we'll do Hiver Drone, I guess? I don't know the direction we're heading in. Lane Jean Mac? Tell you, we would love to see a Cheerio. We have so little health as Mac in comparison to like Vanessa and Dooley and all them, so I'd love to get like an E-Braze. How are you guys doing today? Been playing a little bit of the Bazaar and going to go out into the sun here in a little bit and water my plants. I've got a bunch of roses coming in. Very happy with that. Prepare for this weekend. We're continuing to work on a gazebo project, so that's cool. You know, just fun stuff, fun 30-plus-year-old stuff. We got the Edel Talisman. Okay, I'll save that. Maybe throw that on the Spider Mace, because that could actually be really good if we get some sort of status effect thing going on. Let's take a look at what Quidzel has. All right. I'm curious, candles could be good, right? If you have a bunch of like slow spam or small item spam. I'll get the candles. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm probably wasting a lot of money here. But you know, I'm having fun. Since we're gonna transform the moth meal, let's go ahead and make that silver, and then yeah, maybe that'll be good. Okay. Since this is a player, I think we're gonna do this so we can get as many triggers of the Spider Mace as possible. I don't think this is going to win. Although he is a Mac, maybe he's pretty weak too. I don't know. I kind of have my doubts that this is going to be good enough.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
He doesn't have like a ton of damage, but that is a bit of poison that's going to be coming in. We'll have some regen. I don't know. Yeah, I think he wins just because of the poison and the small heal. It's actually pretty substantial. I mean, the poison probably by itself right now, that's a lot. It's 8 poison. Yeah.
There is always a price for knowledge.
Well, you know, dang, it was what it was, and is what it is, and we lost. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to transform this into something cool. Whoa. Does that work? That kind of works with Spider Mace, doesn't it? They of course have to have weapons though. But this does 2 triggers on here, which will trigger this. Maybe it's good.
You're probably too skilled for my humble abilities.
I'll get some damage, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just getting you
I really don't know if that's kind of viable for Mac at all. You know what? Fucking risky mode, dude. Dire mosquito, giant mosquito even. Wait, slow? When you slow? Is there something here with like a proboscis? This wouldn't, when this gets triggered, it doesn't get used. Okay, so that wouldn't actually cause this to go off, dang. Okay, not too bad. How many, I need to look to see how many triggers this got. Does this has a pretty long cooldown here? 3?
But I do have
Decent damage. Hey, we got the proboscis. There's something here. There's something here. We don't like a slow spam. Oh man, if we did it heavy on Spider Mace. Don't think we're going into that. Although, fuck. Maybe I should have kept it. We have candles. Road Scrapper for sure. The still would be pretty good. I don't think we want anything else really. Maybe the Junkyard Club. I don't know. So, how's your day going? Day's going pretty well. Already went to the gym. Paid some bills. That's fun. And yeah. Other than that, just enjoying some of the Bazaar, which is fantastic game. The meta is a little too fast, in my opinion, right now. I do think, and it's listen, I'm also partaking in the weapon spam Vanessa. I understand it's a little fast, but I also think the burn's a little too fast too. I kind of think it's pretty easy to ramp up, like bronze 8. I don't know, man. I feel like these bronzes should start at like 4 burn. I feel like the bronze, a lot of this stuff is just too good right away. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking. You know, you don't really have to listen to me. You can kind of just tune out if you want. Okay, but I will be putting the proboscis out here. And man, I do think there's something here. Auto bottle lightning is probably better just for right now.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Okay. Yeah. Do we grab this to transform it? I think we care more about heavy. So this only gets a little bit more. This only gets a little bit more. I actually kind of want to do something else. The burn would work with it. But I'm kind of tempted to do a refractor and just kind of lean into this damage a little bit. I think that might be kind of fun.
But people thought it was weird.
The burn's probably stronger.
I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer? In 100 years when you are
Now I know one really strong build is to get a bunch of slow and then to go Madness Femur. But I just unlocked Mac, so I'm exempt from any criticism that build currently has because I've only had it used against me. I'm allowed to use it at least once, okay? Those are the rules.
I lost everything long before you were born. This is nothing to
I think we won that just because we were higher level, actually. And had more items. See, he actually did a lot of damage right away. Okay, what do we got here?
Make deals, not war.
When your enemy has poison. I don't think we'll be doing that. I mean, we probably long-term won't even keep Refractor here. Ah, okay, we'll do the little guy.
But I'm glad you bought this.
Not really impressed with these items. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe that's the problem too. Let's just upgrade an item. Let's upgrade the Refractor so it scales a little bit faster.
More time comes greater perfection.
Yeah, 20 damage whenever one of these things goes out. Strikes me as quite good. I think we can beat the Eccentric Aetheryte.
They're everywhere.
Damn, they go off pretty fast compared to us. I'm like really slow here. I need to get some good slowing items. I probably should have upgraded Incense. I think it slows 2 items.
You know
All right.
what happened? Didn't care.
Yeah, the Refractor got pretty big, so I think this is the right call for now. Probably a good early game item.
Each new discovery,
You know what? Let's do it.
life is revealed.
Okay, is it 2 items? It is. Okay, is that 3 items? It rolled then? Because let me tell you, that's pretty cool. All right, Junkyard Club. All that. We don't have any haste, but I will put that in the bag. Poison. It's all yours, bud. We'll get the banana. Did a little regen. I feel like Fane is just a really good item, but I'm not gonna get it. This is kind of tough here. I will get this, and we will put this on 2 items. Yeah, we'll put that on the Incense. Incense strikes me as an item that might stick around. Do some cooldown reduction.
Warms my rusty circuits.
Oh, just everything. Okay, cool. We'll sell those, and maybe we'll get a few little items here.
Been sitting there 20 years.
That on that. Get a coconut.
Doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I don't think we did Stinger. Stinger's just so bad. And you know what? Let's throw this out here. We'll do it like this. All right, and let's go to the aid the convoy. Go risky mode. Get another mosquito. Tempest Flame Dancer is actually perfect.
Then the steel.
Cutlass would work with Refractor. I don't know that we really want to use it though. Oh my god.
I have failed you.
Oh my god, that was pretty good. Yeah, 5 gold. See ya. Okay, let's see how we do against a pretty high ranked Vanessa player.
You should know. I'm a bit.
I have a feeling we're going to get our ass beat. Something about their board tells me that. I don't know what it is.
All cannon.
You know, we were pretty close. The scaling on the Shark Claws really, I think, carried them, but we were fairly close there. Okay, we just need like some big items here. We gotta play smart. Weapons could be the thing that we want. Stills though, stills pay the bills. I've been told that.
Weapons crave more.
Okay, none of these weapons pay the bills though. Does Droop Flail pay the bills? I'm gonna stop saying that. Shit. I actually don't think we want any of these. I see the synergy with like Sword Cane and Refractor, but I was really trying to find like maybe more synergy with what we have, the floor spikes and the spider mace, excuse me.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
This is only your leftmost weapon? That's awful. I'm going to do exposing toxins here. I think this is just generally good, and if we get the upgrade, we can actually start critting in combat. And I think we can take the Hellbilly for sure. We were fairly close to beating that Vanessa. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Bazaar folks strutting around like you own the Outlands.
Okay.
Now get.
Got Ganjo. I don't think Ganjo works that well with Matt because he doesn't really have a lot of ways to get shield or heal. The Staling's good. Yeah, I just don't see that being a big part of the strategy here. I'm going to go ahead and work the dots, get a little bit of money, and get a weapon. That's not the one I wanted to see, admittedly. But money's good, right? And I think we go to old JJ here, because he's got everything. A little bit of everything. I'll go ahead and grab Moth Meal. It's pretty low ranked, so it's silver. Or it's bronze. Now, Runic Daggers could be really good. If we can find a way to get more poison, I might throw this in the bag. I think I'm going to throw it in the bag. If we get, like, poison on there and we can, like, charge this up, there's something there. They're a little slow for sure, but I do think that we have something. I think we're going to go ahead and do the Moth Meal here. The fight might go on for like more than one cast, so I'd rather have those triggers and the extra slow.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Okay, aquatic. Honestly, I don't know how we pair up. This will be interesting. Okay, Refractor's getting nice and big. Damn, dude, Refractor's kind of the king right now.
Bring her about.
Yeah,
Another
all right.
salvo with me.
Man, Refractor kind of rules, doesn't it? Holy crap. I don't see a lot of matches running this right now. I don't see a lot of matches. Really, I'm seeing just a ton of Vanessas, so.
I will uncover them all.
Terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, we'll sell that. I'm not gonna use that shit. Okay. Oh my god, a heavy spider mace. That's exactly what we wanted. That's fantastic. I doesn't really have to. I don't think anything right now kind of does anything in terms of order.
You say old. I say thoroughly tested.
So does this? I think this just gets more damage. But you know what? I'm okay with that. The freeze, the large freeze when you drop to half health, or any of these honestly would be great. Okay. Okay. Hey, when you poison freeze. Perfect. Absolutely. We'll go ahead and get another weapon here. There's definitely other things we could be looking for. Well, he keeps giving us pidge shit. Not a literal pidge shit, but he's giving us pidge stuff, and I don't really want it. We'll go for medium items here.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
When you transform a reagent, permanently gain 5. I think you just grab that? You might just grab that, huh?
I want you to be happy.
When you crit, we're not really critting all that much yet. Not yet.
My mind glows. I see everything
I actually think this is pretty meaningful here. I think that's 3 items, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Why must we do this?
I do need to find like some sort of actual haste item that I can replace the boots with. The boots are pretty slow, pretty not very impactful. Maybe if I could just find something that actually charges along, like 2 more spider maces would be great. He destroys small items and reloads. That's actually a problem. Yeah, that's actually a problem. We also need a way to scale our damage. Our damage is really low. I mean, never mind. Refractor does good enough. But I mean to scale the damage on these maces and stuff. Thank you, Refractor, coming in clutch there. Really appreciate you. Feeling good on a... What day is it? Thursday. Yeah. Okay, so when you haste, slow, poison, or burn, charge this. At the start of each day, get a reagent or a catalyst. I think we actually have to just buy that. I think that's pretty big. Get rid of this crap. We will definitely pick that up. I don't think we're going to use it, or are we? When you haste, slow, poison, or burn, charge this. And it's just gaining regen is all it is. I don't know that we're like heavy regen focused at the moment. We could be. And then when you gain regen, charge this. There's definitely like a pivot here, right? We're not really slowing a lot. Like realistically, Proboscis could go. Refractor's kind of doing like all the damage. How would we even do this? So this would go out. Proboscis would go out. This would go in. So right now we have, like, just with this setup, we have a lot of regen coming in. And then if we took out this, because it's not enchanted at all, we'd probably take out Venomancer. I actually think Venomancer is probably the weakest. And then we could do this. And this burn would trigger this. These all trigger this and this and this. Is it good? I'm tempted to try it. I don't think we're gonna go Runic Daggers just so that we can clear up some space here. They're cool, but I just don't think that we're leaning into that. And we'll go Cheerio because we have a little bit of gold and he's always worth looking at. Okay. We'll give this the best shot we can.
Hat's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Okay. Did we get it? I guess we get it. Probably should have put it on light spider maze or something, but I don't know. Just get this kit started a little bit faster. We definitely get this. We're gonna put it on this. Oh my god, that is it's a good amount of slow already. You know what? Let's put this on the that guy. Give him a little love. Now, if the other spider mace was enchanted, I would rather have 2 spider maces out because they charge each other, whereas this requires another weapon. And I actually think this is going to go off much slower now that this the other spider mace is drawn. Gone but not forgotten. Okay, we'll try this against the NPC. We'll see how it does. Lone Shark's pretty fucking tough. Realistically, he's very challenging. I think we have to try though. The rewards are, I mean, Short Claws is good. ATM would be great just for some income. We don't really want anything else. Okay, we're not really popping off. I guess this doesn't really slow haste or do any of that. It just kind of gets buffed by everything. I do think the regen kept us alive there, but I don't think that I don't think the synergy here is actually conducive to the refractor as much. Like, the burn is, but then this doesn't really do much. Shit, I was kind of hoping that would pop off. let's... We gotta look at stills here. We really need some good stills. Really? 5 more damage? I think we gotta roll. We need something a little bit better than that. When you poison, your weapons gain damage is massive. I think we gotta do what we gotta do here. You know what? I think it's a failed experiment. I'm gonna go back to what we already had, because I actually kind of believe in it. Get out of here. Yeah, I believe in this. Gold stills, although poison was tempting. Poison was really, really tempting. Okay, now... Oh, an item. Okay. An item. I think an item is not very good. I think invigorating cold is actually pretty good since we have a freeze right away. Give me, well, I was kind of hoping for an upgrade to like incense or something, but you know, I'll take a gland. Okay, so we might lose this because we did kind of a weird pivot there, and I don't think we made any meaningful changes to the board. But who knows? We're higher level. They do have Jabalion Drum, and Jabalion Drum is pretty strong right now. Jabalion Drum is pretty strong right now. Okay. All right. That felt better than the other build too, by far. I do think there is probably a really cool regen build. We just didn't have it. At least not yet. And I'd rather get like the sure bet. Sells non-weapons. I don't know that we can really afford anything right now. At the start of each day, get a catalyst. When you sell a catalyst, gain a regen. I kind of do want the catalyst. I'm gonna get that. I would have rather got like an item though, but get a small weapon. Okay, better floor spikes. Yeah. Okay, what would be the dream here? Obviously, Poppy Field would be pretty massive. It would really fit the theme of what we have. We could pull Rocket Boots out, and maybe Venomancer.
I didn't think this was possible.
Poppy Field. You fucker. Another floor spikes though. That is tempting. That is very tempting. My only hesitation though is, oh man, I do feel like heavy spider mace is just better because there's not so much of like a, you know, I don't know, a concern on it. I guess, you know what? Get in here, buddy. All right, let's check this out. I probably can't afford anything, but let's just see what he's got. You're kidding me. Okay. You know what? I'll take it.
My power burns
We're
hot,
really close to getting
impurities.
an enchantment too. Definitely not using leeches. We can't really afford too much at Cheerio, so I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna say, give us another weapon. A yo-yo is actually nuts. That would fit the build. Okay. So we just need to replace Rocket Boots with something else that is
When we are
impactful.
finished, may I dissect you for study?
Okay, I feel like we're getting something put together. We are getting something put together. Although I do see a... Oh my god, I thought that said 1,000 damage. 100 damage to Tana that goes off every second, though, is pretty scary. Oh my god! The slows actually did a lot of work there, and the damage that came out was surprisingly quick. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad about that. Okay, let's organize this a little bit. I actually don't think none of this really matters. But you know, it's kind of like everything kind of matters. We do want the slows to go out more quickly. Source, don't worry about it. I don't think we can afford any of the upgrades really, besides like some pretty minuscule ones. So I'd rather look for some items here.
What can I get you?
Now there is a possibility here because we have 2 enchanted. We don't really have a lot, like any relics though. Okay. Does this? I did a silver catalyst, but I think it only matters about what the item that you have. So I don't think I need to do that.
He might have what you need.
Small items, maybe?
Just taken the first step toward.
When you use the weapon to the left of this poison is actually pretty big. Okay, here's what we do. Boom.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Boom. Boom. I think you actually do yo-yo. Wait, no, yo-yo is better. This is tough. Yo-yo is better when it's in between 2 items that go off pretty quickly. I think it might be something like this. This will charge these guys pretty quick. If I could get like a slow enchantment, oh my god. We'd be going to the races. Or poison. You know what? I kind of want to try for Poppy Field again.
Many come here. Even few.
I do think Proboscis is probably a little weak. We only have like 2. Well, we have a few slowing items. I'll take a look at the damage after this and we'll see.
Back to the patch.
God, that was fast. $500. You know what? I can't be mad at that. You bastard. We can't really afford anything. Let's get a small tool for free. Doesn't really fit our build.
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, the obsidian refractor. I feel like this is actually going to be kind of gross. Let's just get some regen.
I will leave
Okay.
you alive to learn the lesson.
Now let's see how everything works together. I hope it works really well. This looks like weapon spam. Is that hey, that's mine. Give that back. 73% chance is actually pretty nutty though. Oh my god, look at the refractor. Ah! All right, weapon spam Vanessa. This is weapon spam Mac. How you doing? Oh my god, that was kind of gross. All right. Let's go here. And you know what? What do we want? 3 small items from the bazaar could be anything. What if we got a fucking yo-yo? Can you imagine? What if we got a diamond item though? That could be really fun. Let's do a diamond item. Not what I had in mind, but you know what we could do? It almost fits the theme of what we have, almost. All right, I'm just gonna take the damage here. I think it's really meaningful. Starting off pretty good. Okay, what if we got Bedito? Oh my god, what if we got Bedito? Oh my god, dude. There's something too with knife set. Like we could, I don't know, you could juggle some stuff around. Maybe like one floor spike. Yo-yo maybe? I don't know. Yo-yo right now it's not super strong until it gets like silver and above. Just that charge, really important. Don't worry about that. Shoeblade is just as good. We don't give a hoot. I would love to get a better refractor.
I want what's right for you.
Does it exist? Does he know? It doesn't exist, and I don't know. So,
Another step forward on my
weapon skills for sure. I mean, I could do this. I'll just take that. I feel like I could try to get like a better skill, but that's not bad. Roaming Isle. Oh boy. I would just want Tropical Island, or yeah, Tropical Island, I think. Oh my god. Yeah. So if we did get poison on Yo-Yo to trigger Toxic, or like a slow to trigger the Spider Mace,
sometimes.
yeah, okay, we'll take that, sure. But anything like that would be great. Okay, and we don't have anything that we want to put out here.
Why must we do
Okay.
this?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really confident about this build. This is my first time ever playing Mac 2. We jumped straight into ranked. Okay, they have some pretty strong stuff. No lifesteal, though. No lifesteal.
Defeat does not
I think they're going to really want that lifesteal. Wow. I mean, let's be real here. This obsidian refractor's freaking disgusting. It's only silver.
Send me your huge items. Price, don't care.
I don't need pendulum because we already have like enough charge. I mean, I could take out like one of these and something. I don't know. I kind of like our board. All right, get in the bag. Get in the bag, bud. You don't know.
Huge.
Could take out Proboscis and then get like I mean, what you could do is you could put like Yo-Yo or Spider Mace on one side and then have Obsidian Refractor on the other. Yeah, there's definitely some way that we could get that to work, and we would take out Proboscis. Maybe one of these.
Any good fights lately? Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Obsidian Ice Claw is pretty gross too. We're not really doing like an ice build right now, but that would be very tempting. Okay. Obsidian Runic Blade. When you crit, double this item's damage. Yeah, we're not... That's pretty fucking gross.
I prefer action.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a lot of obsidian in the weapon shop in particular. I don't know if there's like a bug or something, but I feel like I'm like... I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like obsidian upgrades all the time, which is cool, but I don't know if that's intended or not. I actually think we would want assault focus because that would give us a ton of triggers. And it would only negatively affect one of our items. We didn't get it.
After all these centuries, there is still more to
The gold tier reagent could be anything. It could even be an item. So I'll just take the gold tier item. Although now that I think about it, it could have been an item that had an enchantment on it. So that's actually pretty impactful.
I'll help you find who does.
Nah.
You might
Nah.
try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Let's go to Pearls, see if we get anything really cool. I do love the Arc Blaster. It doesn't really fit or work with this build, though. I'm just gonna grab the crow's nest, maybe to transform it, maybe just to sell it. Yeah, I think we're okay.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Okay.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
What's this guy's fucking name? All right, they have a big shark ray, and they're going to stale up pretty quickly, so I'm a little scared. We stale pretty quickly as well.
Next time, boys, less
Okay.
plunder.
This is pretty good.
more plunder.
I do want to see how many times this floor spite triggered, because there is an argument for putting out Catalyst out there. Or, what the fuck is it called? So these only went off like 3 times. I mean, that's not bad, actually, but would I get more triggers if I did Spider Mace or Yo-Yo and, what's it called? Pendulum. Nah. Nah.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
When you poison gain 3 regen is actually pretty good. But I'm not going to do that.
Maybe I'm not cut out for
Okay, we're doing really well. We're at 8 wins. Sells toys. This could be fucking huge. Such an expensive reroll. It was not huge. Dang. Okay. All right, Veteran Octopus. Oh my god, the Hyper Focus would actually go huge here, as would his other skill. Yeah, I think soon we're gonna look to replace Proboscis and this Floor Spite. We're just not getting that many slows.
another specimen for
I mean, it's doing so much damage, though, just because of this one Spider Mace. Oh, dude, I don't think I can cut that, actually. It might even be just be these, and, no, that's 3 items. Dang, dude, I don't know. It's actually really tough to cut anything right now, because we kind of have this, like, really delicate dance. Upgrade an item, we have to do the yo-yo here. It'll go off way faster.
With more time comes greater perfection.
And if we did it up to gold, it's just bada bing, bada boom. On weapon items. I don't think we want anything, actually. What am I fishing for here? Nah.
I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
All right, maybe we'll get a refractor here. No, we won't. Don't worry about it.
Every item finds its buy. It's a relationship, you know?
What would it be? It would be something like... It'd be something like this, and it would be... When you slow... Yeah, so it'd be something like this. Damn, we lose like 3 slows from this. Would I even cut... Dude, I don't know. I might even cut Proboscis and then do something like this. I'm going to give this a shot. Proboscis was doing a lot of damage, but the theory here is now we're going to get a lot of... Yeah, the theory is now we're going to get a lot of like charge onto the Obsidian Refractor, and it's going to do a lot more damage a lot faster. That's the theory. We may have just hamstring ourselves. Luckily, we do have a little bit of prestige to play around with, so I think it's worth a shot. It's worth trying. Obviously, if this was a diamond, it would be pretty insane. Now, the main problem we have right here, it takes way too long to get started. Not as fast as I was hoping there. This thing did get fucking 2 seconds. No, I didn't. No, no, no. Don't make me watch. No. Shit. I think we died before it even fired twice. Yeah, it was not the speed I was hoping for. Maybe if this was charging at 2 seconds. Oh, it did go twice. I don't know. That just seems so much worse. Yeah, that just seems so much worse.
Closer and closer.
Slow stills could be really good. I'm gonna do diamond. That's huge. Your leftmost weapon has lifesteal. Okay. That's actually pretty big. That may have won us that last fight, but that's okay. I'm gonna put these back out here. We were just doing so much damage with it like this. I think something like this, in between these guys, right? All right, that may come back out. It may come back out, but we might have to get it to diamond first. And then we might put Yo-Yo on one side.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
All right, it's a little bit more poison. We could do Madness Femur here, but I actually like what we have already. I think this is kind of a cool... it's already kind of a cool build. This thing gets huge anyways. If that was Obsidian, maybe. Okay. I actually think we do Boss Haro again. I really think that Assault Focus would really help us. Not against weapon spam, unfortunately, but... What does? God darn it. God darn it. A diamond tier runic double bow. That's funny. I think we're just gonna get this. I don't really want any of this. I don't want to lose any more health than we need to. I'm gonna do this though. See what we did. Nothing. Okay, here we go. This is pretty big. If we lose this one, then I really have to get that, what? Pendulum. I have to get that upgraded. Double damage. Oh, shit. Okay, then I'm gonna have to get that up there so that we can use the, oh my god. It's scaling so fast, but so are they. Oh. I actually think because this fired early on and healed for like 1,000, we survived that. My god. That's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying, dude.
The Bazaar has many secrets.
Okay, we have to get the pendulum upgraded if we're going to use it, but we do need to upgrade this as well. Okay, this is stupid shit. I'm sure it's good. I'm just being a poopy butt. Excuse my language. Okay, so we'll do this guy right there, and we'll change him. Nope. I'm really hoping for like another spider maze.
Small things remind me of seeds.
Ah, I could have held on to it. Oh well. Life comes at you fast. Slow +1 items for 1 second. This has 1 multitask for each weapon or friend your enemy has. That could be really good. It actually could be really, really good. If we were doing pure slow, that might be the way to go. I'm gonna throw it in the bag.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Get a small weapon here. Yeah. You know, maybe we'll transform that. I don't know. Void Colossus, huh? There's something here. We just get started so slow. We need like a still or something that's just like haste 3 items all at once or something. burn, hasten on when
What
you
strange
oh,
creatures
don't
prowl
we really
these
want
waves?
anything. Oh well, of course we get the Eye of the Colossus.
My mind glows. I see everything.
All right, let's see what we get. We're getting some good events. Present, huh? I don't know what this one is. It's a random item. 3 diamond tier loot
Out of
items.
here and keep winning.
Okay. This is done. This is done. Okay. 20 damage. Yeah. Doesn't do anything. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. We could have put it on the Eye of the Colossus. Let's see here. What would we even do? You know what? Nah. It's too tempting. It's too powerful. There's definitely a meme build there. Nah. The reason I'm deleting those just it's too much for my brain to comprehend. It's too dangerous, and we need fucking health, and we have so much gold. Would the Eye of the Colossus have been really funny? Yes, absolutely. Should I have upgraded Pendulum? Yes, absolutely. Can we make Pendulum work now? Yes, absolutely. I actually don't know. Slow. I actually have no idea if this is just way worse. We still have some prestige here. I feel like this is slow, slow. Doesn't slow, does slow. I actually, maybe it's like this. Yeah, I think it's like this. Okay. Wait, no, because I need the adjacent item. Yeah. That was risky. I almost fucked up. I need the adjacent item to be something that also charges. I would, this, oh man, it would charge like crazy. Okay, we'll see how this works. This might be terrible.
Ultimate secret. Will you
Might be
get
terrible.
any closer?
And if it is, you know, my bad. My bad. Oh, fuck. You don't want to see Caltrops. Yeah, this is terrible. We're not charging nearly fast enough. This needs to be in between two fast items. Shit. Yeah, this is not gonna make it. Shoot. Damn. Okay. So, yeah, this was not going off nearly fast enough there. Okay, we learned a lesson. You're fucking kidding me. Okay. This might change some stuff, though.
Death, my old enemy.
Okay.
I can hear you laugh.
I actually think now it's something like... Okay. This... No, it's like this... What needs to go near here? It needs to be something that's going to go like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, because this is whenever something slows. This is just whenever an adjacent goes off. And we're going to be using these weapons. I think this is the best version of this. I hope. We're going to try.
But I can help you finish a fight.
There we go.
Enjoy the thrill.
Good money. Get that damage up. If we can get this up to 2 seconds... That'd be huge. That'd be huge. We'll go Pid. We'll see if we can get another yo-yo here. Don't want that crap. No offense, buddy. Don't want that crap. No offense, buddy. Okay. Boss Haro. We do want Boss Haro because we want Assault Focus. It would be actually very important. Okay, okay. Okay, that's starting to pop off a little bit more. I'm still on the fence about proboscis here. I'm almost like another trigger of something might be better, but it does so much damage. Don't know. Oh.
My power burns hotter. melting
All right,
like
slow stills, get in here, buddy. When you slow, your weapons gain damage. It's only silver, but I actually think that that adds up with the poison. All right. I wonder if this would be better, because then this would get triggers from. This would have another trigger, right? Because it's poison, so it's also triggering this spider mace, whereas proboscis doesn't. Proboscis just does damage. So I'm thinking that might be worth it. When you slow, your weapons deal more damage. Okay, we'll go to Nufu. We need more stills here. Even more damage. Okay, we'll just do that. And I think this is the best shot we have against beating weapon spam Vanessa. I really do.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
It's not what this is, admittedly. Oh God, what the fuck is happening? Ah! What the fuck was that?
You move with a straight line.
What the fuck was that? No, my cool build. We just couldn't. If this was diamond, I think we would have really popped off. It's just, we just couldn't get there. Oh my God. He fired so fast. How did he fire this in 12 seconds? He got this off 4 fucking times? You gotta be kidding me. What is... Am I crazy? Charge. Oh my God. Well, you know what? We got so close. And for my first ever match game, I'm pretty happy with that. And it's okay not to lose to a weapon spam. They had a pretty creative, like, primordial build there. So, you know what? Overall, I had a lot of fun. And hope you did too. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, comment, subscribe, like, slam that notification bell like, you know, the people from the 2000s used to say. But yeah, if you liked it, subscribe and all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one. We'll be playing some other roguelites here soon, but for now, we're sticking to the Bazaar, just because it's pretty fun. Yeah, all right. Have a good one. Bye.